everyone, Sunny Sunshine here, and guess what? It's almost the end of the year. So, what I wanted to do is something special, is answer your questions. It is going to be a brand new year, and so I wanted to do this to see how fun it is. Alright, let's go ahead and start the questions. Alright, first question. Let's see here. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Actually, that one is a really good one. And I am so excited to actually answer this one. Alright, so where would I go? It is Japan. I would really love to go to Japan. It has all my favorite things out there. And of course, it's very beautiful. I would love to go there, especially with Shadoko. For example, one of the cafes right here, which is Monster Hunter. It is a Monster Hunter cafe, and oh my gosh, it looks so cool. I would love to go see that and try out all the food out there. But that's not the only cafe I want to go to. And I'll say this, yes, it is a fun game. It is, of course, the Final Fantasy Cafe. And you probably always hear me and Shadoko always talking about it, because of course we love this game series. And heck, especially the one that we play together online, which is Final Fantasy XIV Online, which this cafe is based off of. So I would love to go see all these different types of cafes that's based off of the games that we like to play, that's actually made over there in Japan. And oh my gosh, there's some other things like this big guy here. And of course, this is the Granddaddy Gundam, which, oh my gosh, Shadoko actually got me into this series and fell in love with it. I watched one of the newer series first, and then went down a little bit older, and then we finally got to the original, where you see this big guy out there. So, and yes, he is actually out there in Japan, and you can actually go see him move. Just look at this guy, he is huge! I would love to go see this one. So, that is my answer to the first question. I would love to go to Japan, especially with Shadoko. Okay, next question. Second question. What is your favorite dessert? There's so many choices I could choose. I cannot pick my most favorite one, but if I had to, it would actually be, I would have to pick carrot cake. And I guess because, yes, growing up, I don't care, I ate so much carrots and of course raisins and anything that's actually inside carrot cake, and of course normal cake. But I don't care what some people say, and it is so good. And it's like eating carrot salad that I actually used to eat, and I haven't had that forever. It almost tastes like carrot cake too. So yes, carrot cake is my favorite dessert. Alright, next question. Okay, next question. If you had a Christmas tradition you always do, what would it be? Also, hope you had an awesome Christmas. Well, thank you. I did actually have a really good Christmas. It was an early Christmas this year. Let's see, a tradition. Well, actually, of course, our normal traditions was always waking up early, open our gifts at home, and then we either got dressed, or we got to stay in our PJs, drive to one of my grandparents' house first, meet my aunt and uncle, and cousin over there. Then we got to have some tamales, had some hot chocolate, and that's what we did for breakfast, if it wasn't a big breakfast. So we had a little breakfast, we ate and all that, and then we opened our gifts. After that, we took our gifts home, and then went to my other grandparents and saw the other rest of my family there. Then, of course, if we were still hungry, we'll grab like little snacks to eat. My grandma would either make like pancakes for us, and we had like a little bit of pancakes and sausage and eggs. So if we wanted something like that, that's what we did. And then after that, of course, we opened gifts as well. So then after that, we go back home, put our gifts up, and then back at home we invite everybody who we saw back at our place and had our Christmas dinner. Well, yeah, dinner, lunch and dinner back at over there. And then of course, like, it depends. If we had gotten toys, we'll go straight to the toys after we were done eating. And then like now, I would just like be laying all my stuff on my bed or anything and start organizing and put everything up. That's usually what we always did. So yeah, that's it, and thank you, and I hope you had an awesome Christmas as well. Alright, next question. Okay, next question. What Pokemon do you see yourself as? Okay, this is hard because there are like a lot of Pokemon that I really, really like, but I can't choose which one I could see myself as. If you guys want to know the Pokemon, here, I will show you the Pokemon, and if you would like to, I would love to see if you guys actually redrew this like as me as a Pokemon, but make sure you have antennas and a butterfly wings attached to it, because I think it would be really cute to recognize me. Okay, let's go down the list, guys. Okay, first one is Meowth. If you ask why, it's because ever since I watched Pokemon, I've always mostly on the teams. I will say this, I was never on Ash's. I would never wanted to be on Ash's. I would like to be on Team Rocket. Team Rocket made my day. It made my childhood. So Meowth was always my first ever Pokemon of all time. And I love his story, and I just love the Pokemon in general. But, of course, not just Meowth. I also love its evolution, of course. Of course, we got Persian, the evolution of Meowth, which is still my favorite Pokemon. I don't know, it's funny because I'm not a big cats person, but if it's Pokemon, they make it so adorable, and I don't know, that's just me. I'm just so into that. It is really cute. Persians can be very, very pretty, and that's why I would pick, of course, if I did the evolution, this would be with Meowth. Of course, Butterfree. And yeah, a lot of my friends would probably see myself more as a Butterfree because, yes, I have butterfly wings, which I don't have them right now. But of course, you see my antennas, so they would see me as a Butterfree. But I love Butterfree too, especially the episode where Ash had to let go his Butterfree. Really, really made me cry so much. I still love it still to this day. So yeah, Butterfree would probably be the one that most of my friends would choose me to see myself as a Pokemon. Okay, next Pokemon. The other Pokemon I would choose is the Aloha Vulpix. I really, really like Vulpix, especially the Aloha one, because how pretty it is. Just look at the colors. It is so cute and pretty. Yeah, I do like the normal one, but I would rather choose this one. Because, like I said, it is really pretty, especially when it becomes Ninetales. So pretty, very, very pretty. Sorry. Alright, we got I have 3 more Pokemon that I could see myself as, but like I said, it's all up to you. Let's go. The next Pokemon I pick is Dewgong. It's because it's a seal. I love seals. They are really cute, and especially how much I grew up with, of course, the Little Mermaid and all that. Just look at its tail. Just anything that's like mermaid looking related, I would choose that Pokemon. And speaking of that, that is actually my last Pokemon I would see myself as. Well, one of them. Speaking of mermaids, Primarina. Yes, like I said, how much I really love like mermaids in it, and like I've always liked hearing the myths, and especially like even not the good ones, basically the sirens. I've always thought like they could be really pretty, also it's pretty scary too. But there's like a lot of other water Pokemon that I like, but like I said, these are my top ones that I pick. And now my final one, which a lot of my friends would probably say, yeah, no, you cannot see me as this Pokemon. The final one is Lucario. Yeah, a lot of my friends would probably not see me as a Lucario. I picked this one because I love the movie, and to be honest, this was actually the last stuff of Pokemon that I've ever saw. Once I kind of actually got to the movie with Lucario in it, I kind of stopped watching it. I kind of regret it. So I may actually begin where I left off. I know there's a lot more Pokemon, and a lot of my friends are gonna help me to learn like a whole bunch of the other Pokemon, especially Shadow. But yes, I would say these are the Pokemon I would probably, either one I could see myself as. And you guys get to decide too. And if you would like to send some arts or anything like that, please do. I would love to actually see that happening. And like I said, my friends, they're gonna be like, you're not Lucario. I picked Lucario because Lucario is my other favorite, my top favorite Pokemon. So yes, basically all these Pokemon that I showed you, they're my top ones that I really, really love. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next question. Okay, next question. For Sunny Sunshine, what is your most favorite top Sonic ship do you love? Okay, I kind of had a feeling I was actually gonna get this question, but, well, I will show you my most favorite top one. But first, I want to show you something. Okay, yeah, Sun Amy was actually my very, very first one because I grew up, my first one was actually Sonic Heroes. And of course, I just loved how Amy was like towards Sonic then. And oh my gosh, that's why this one was like my very first shipping that I really loved. And then I just kept enjoying this ship. But I also like this one. Of course, we got the adorable Cosmo and Tails. Yeah, a lot of people will probably argue about Tails and Cream and all that, but I think, and I could not find any like screenshots or anything from like the series or maybe, I don't know about the comics with Charmy and Cream, but I think it's just a cute couple. And same thing with these two. These are like another cute couple that I like, but do you really, really want to see my favorite couple of all times from Sonic? Well, I will show you. And here they are, my most favorite couple of all times. It has to be Victor and Vanilla. Because just look at them, especially how he is towards Vanilla. He's always shy around her. And like even Vanilla, like on the episode, she goes to him and asks him to go find, of course, Cream because how much she hasn't seen her. And of course, just look how adorable they are. This is my one true ship of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, like I said, the other two are my actual favorite, but this one has to be my #1 favorite of all times. So, yay! This is my ship! I don't know what other people will think, but like I said, it's your guys' opinions. I had a feeling I was gonna get this question, so I wanted to at least answer this one once. So, yes. Favorite ship of all time. Okay, next one. Alright, next question. To Sunny, what would you say was your hardest video to make and the best video to make? Actually, that one is kind of tough, but I think I can show you which one is which. So, my hardest video, it would actually be this one, Memories of Beyond a Coral Sea. It was actually really fun to make, and I actually had a blast. The reason why I say it was the hardest, it's because this game does not have save files or anything. You have to go right straight through. It has, so once you get off the game, you have to start it all over again, which I did was not really prepared for that. So I would say that one, because there was times that I had to take a break and I had to leave my headset just laying there and getting ready, and it was a hassle with this one. This one was more of a hassle than any of the other games, I would have to say. Ta-da! Hello Puppets! It was so fun. Like, oh my gosh, you could not see. Like, luckily, like, how can I explain this? It's the story, the voices, the humor of the game, and yes, how it made quote-unquote Amy scream. Yeah, that was like the best part about playing this game. It has, like, I had such a great time. And of course, a shout out to my friend Dakota Electro, who was the one who did the thumbnail for me. So he helped me with the first thumbnail, and I really love his art, so a big ol' shout out to Dakota, so thank you, Dakota. Okay, next question. To Sunny, what was the hardest artwork you've ever made, or when did you start drawing art? Okay, well, okay, I can't answer the, let's see. I will answer the second question. When did you start starting drawing art? Well, I was actually, let's see. When did Sonic Heroes come out? Well, whenever it came out, because like I said, that was actually my very first Sonic game, the Sonic Heroes. So my cousin was the one who got me into it because I went to his house, and yeah, and he loved to work on art as well. So every single time when we visit each other, that's all we did was draw. And yes, I was not very good. I was not very good at art, of course, at first. But how much practice I've done throughout the years, then there we go. That is when I actually start working on art. Now, the hardest artwork I've ever made, there's actually two of them. And it's funny because these are actually traditional artwork. So let me show you. Okay, the first one is my Who Framed Roger Rabbit painting. This is an oil painting that I did, and it took me like about a month or two to work on, because this frame is really, really big. And I had so much fun. I had a hard time with, what was it? It was actually like, I had the sketch in my sketchbook, and I'm not very good with like putting the right height and all that, so I was having trouble with that. So that took me about like a week to finally show of how big it was gonna be. Like, measuring is not my thing. I'm very bad at measuring. So it took me that week, and then of course what I do, I start with the dark colors first, so that it will be much easier, and then I go up to the light colors. So, but of course I do the shading last, which was actually a fun thing. So yes, this one actually took me a month or two to actually work on. It was really fun. I was actually happy how it turned out, and just look at the colors. The colors are amazing, and traditional art I am very, very good at. If you had noticed, if you compare them to my traditional and my digital, Yeah, I'm still working on digital, don't worry. But I really miss traditional because I can actually put like hands on it. Like I could put my actual, hold the actual brush and everything. So I feel more comfortable with that. And I have one more that was really hard to work on. So the next one was, of course, Goku and Vegeta. This was such a pain to do, but I'm so happy how it turned out because one, I cannot draw guys a lot. It's hard for me to draw muscular men, so it is so hard for me. I had a hard time with that, and I was surprised of how it came out. I'm not very good with proportions, like I said, it's mostly all guys, and oh my gosh, don't get me started on the background. So instead of actually making it look like, I kind of added like a little bit of my style and a little bit of Dragon Ball style to the background. I kind of made the background, it's supposed to look like you could bear, like if it's blurry behind them. That was the idea, and this is how it turned out. And yeah, kind of like looking back at it, I'm not very good with the hair, especially for Vegeta. Sorry, Vegeta. So yes, those were the two hard artworks I've ever done. The other ones I was actually okay with, but these two I would have to pick were the hardest ones I've ever done. Thanks for the question. I enjoyed answering that one. Okay, next one. Alright, next one. Question for Sunny. Will there ever be a VR chat videos about Amy and Wilted Rose? Actually, I had a feeling I was either gonna get a question like this as well. Okay, yeah, you guys know Amy when I'm in the videos with, of course, Silver. But this one is my version of Amy. She's much older, much mature, and she's more all grown up in mine. Yes, I am gonna find a way to do a little bit of things for VR chats for her. I don't know if it's gonna do story-wise yet, or just have her join in and play games on VR chat. I don't know, because yes, I am gonna be working on a storyline for her. I have been working on the writing. I'm still working on the writing, actually. And it will be a webcomic series, which is gonna be voice acting. So be ready for that, because I have no clue when it's gonna come out. This one is actually a very long process to work on. Okay, so in Draco's videos, you've seen her in. Yes, the same answer is same way with the Amy. Yes, I'm gonna try and bring her into VR chat, probably in games, but probably not in story-wise, but maybe as cameos for some of my other friends if they want her in the video. You'll probably see her in cameos. As a story-wise, you will see that more in the comic that I'm working on, just like the Amy one, because yes, she is actually part of my version of Amy comic. And I will say this, both Draco's and mine's are actually different. For Draco's, it's the same universe, but alternate timeline than this one, than the one that I'm doing on my channel. So just to let you guys know. So shout out again to Draco, thank you for having her debut. Okay, and I think this is the last question. Okay, final question. 2 questions for Sunny. What will you miss the most from 2023? I don't know. To be honest, I cannot answer that one. I am sorry. A lot of things happen, so I have no clue. So I'm sorry about that. As we approach 2024, what are 3 things you are grateful for? Channel, work-related, etc. Okay, so the first one has to be all my friends and fans. Yes, fans included. Friends, You guys are always there with me. You guys always want to help me out. You guys want to cheer me up. Everything. You're always there for me. And I am so grateful to have you guys. You guys are like a huge family to me. I want to say thank you so much for that. For the fans, I want to thank you for like getting me this far. I actually get to show what I can do. I appreciate your support on like you guys are like basically enjoying my video, like either enjoying my videos, enjoying to talk to me whenever you guys see me on VR chat or in the servers. Yeah, you guys make me smile. Especially like some people send fan art gifts, which I really appreciate. I think they're really, really cute, so I want to say thank you to all that too. Let's see, the channel, that kind of goes towards like with the fans probably. That's more, yeah, I would put that to 2. The one thing I'm mostly really grateful for is, well, of course, me and Shadaku. I am so happy I met this man. He's been there for me. He's always there for me. And of course, I don't know how to say this without crying, to be honest. He's the reason he doesn't want me to give up on any of what I love to do. He got me into new exciting things, new games, new art ways. Like, for example, when I was showing about where I want to go to Japan, it's because the art ways, it's basically building Gunplas, which was that big old robot you saw, a Gundam. So he got me into that. I'm just so happy to have him in my life, to be honest. He's the big one that I really have to thank for. So thank you, love. I love you. Alright, everybody, that's all the questions. Thank you so much for all these questions to answer. And be ready, because on New Year's Day, there is going to be a special video. I hope you enjoy it too. And thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody!
I'm Amy Rose, and behind the voice is me, Sunny Sunshine. I hope you have been enjoying my videos as much I have fun making them. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Oh, don't forget to click on the bell icon to get notified. Me and Amy wants to say thank you and see you next time.